Today marks the first recycling debate in the history of the world. The main question that will be covered is, should the government of the state of Michigan make recycling a requirement? Nick, please state your stance.
Trash must be recycled.
Ethan, please state your stance.
Recycling is trash.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll be right back with our first question after the break.
Hey, you! Do you want a fresh hot dog? If so, order your Tiger Dogs. But not dumb.
Gentlemen, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The first question of our debate is, which purpose of government is addressed by your position? Nick.
All right, well, the purpose of government addressed by my position would be promoting the general welfare, because the viewpoints of recycling is that of clean and reusing stuff and making it better again, making Mother Earth beautiful again, per se. So the common good of the people is promoted through the general welfare, and recycling, that's my viewpoint.
Securing the blessings of liberty goes along with my position, because people shouldn't be forced to recycle, because everyone has their own freedoms and rights.
Thank you, gentlemen. Next question,
Welcome.
gentlemen. What level of government does your issue address? Nick.
Thank you. It addresses the states because recycling is not stated in the Constitution, so it's left to the states.
It addresses the states because recycling is not stated in the Constitution, so it is also left to the states.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll be back after the break. Coming to a theater near you on June 30th, 2017, Star Wars Episode 8.
You ready for a duel?
I am.
Let's fight.
Probability of failure, 99%.
And gentlemen, we are back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question, gentlemen. What core democratic values or constitutional principles apply to your position on recycling?
I'm first, right?
Correct.
Awesome. Well, common good is what I'm going to use as my core democratic value. Individuals must accept their obligation to promote the well-being of the community and work with others for the greater benefit of all. And in turn, we've accepted our obligation to promote the well-being of our community. As in, recycling keeps less waste and makes communities cleaner. Recycling incorporates reusing materials and remaking things that can't be reused. So reducing our trash overload and making our communities in Michigan and around America more clean and a better place to live. Yeah.
The one that went along with mine is the right to liberty, and that is an unchangeable part of human life. The right to liberty includes personal freedom. Each person is free to act, think, and believe as they choose without interference from the government. It should not be a law in Michigan that individuals have to recycle where they will be fine. As American citizens, each one of us have our own freedoms to make our own decisions. Forcing people to recycle will restrict their individual freedoms.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll be back
Thank
after
you.
the break.
Late 1600s, there once was a man. His name was Reginald. And then there was a wolf man. Wolfman, starring Caleb Wolfe.
And gentlemen, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Next question, gentlemen. What are some of your main points that support your argument? Nick.
Thank you. Some of my main points that support my argument of why recycling should be allowed, like everyone should be required to recycle, would be, my first one is reuse stores. Reuse stores are places where they take garbage from landfills, clean them up, make them look nice, and then they sell them out. In turn, this allows more jobs for people. It's an easy job, just cleaning garbage, and also you make money off of the product of garbage being reused, recycled. So overall, that is my first point.
Well, one of my main points is that curbside recycling costs between 35 to 55% more than it does to just put the materials in the landfill. It costs $150 per ton to recycle, while it only costs $50 to $60 to throw away. It is a waste of money to recycle.
All right. My next point to counter that would be rare earth minerals. We're bringing it back to geoscience, let's say. With rare earth minerals, they're part of technology like phones, TVs, to get your color red on your screen. Now, some of you might have not learned that yet, but rare earth minerals are part of phones, and mining them in the earth, like taking the ore out of the earth, that takes time, and it's actually hurting Mother Earth, and they have to use toxic chemicals. If we recycle our phones, we reuse them, and we can harvest those rare earth minerals that are part of our technology that we can recycle when it's broken or not being used, then we can save the earth from being polluted in this way, and we could save money so we don't have to mine out. Yeah, we'll still have to keep mining, but this will definitely reduce the amount of mining that needs to be done. So yeah, that's my second point.
Problem is that although recycling is supposed to help the environment, it actually hurts it from the pollution that the recycling plants put out because of their use of colorants, stabilizers, and lubricants. So in fact, recycling actually does hurt the environment.
All right, I'm gonna take that on with recycling paper. It creates jobs because and helps the earth. You have to cut down trees to make new paper, and if we are throwing away our paper, it's going to a landfill. It's not being reused. We can reuse it by recycling it, and it creates new paper. Trees will still have to be cut down, and but it slows down that process. It makes it better because people have jobs to turn this used paper into new paper. It's a process, but that's my last point. That's why I think it counters your projection.
Yeah. Another one of my points is that we actually aren't running out of landfill space, which is contrary to popular belief. Although the number of landfills has decreased, the space in the remaining landfills have increased by 20 times. We can keep throwing away materials in the landfills and it won't harm the environment.
Thank you to you both. We'll be back with our final question after the break.
Thank you.
And now, presenting the Sketchy Princess Tent. On sale for only $99. Does not include shipping and handling. All right, and we are back with our final question.
Thank you, Jefferson.
Thank you.
One of the main pieces of legislation affecting us in Michigan is the Michigan Bottle Deposit Law. Individuals have to pay 10 cents for every soda drink that they buy, and if they recycle it, they get their 10 cents back. If you do not return the bottles to a recycling center, then you don't get your refund and you lose that money.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of that, Nick?
I think that people aren't recycling nowadays, and I'm appalled by that statement that people aren't recycling. It's just, it's mind-blowing that people would not recycle. By taking that 10 cents away, which is not a lot of money, it doesn't affect people's financial status. Taking the 10 cents away from a pop can or a pop bottle, like my friend over here is holding, then it really it forces you to go and recycle. Yeah, people want their 10 cents back. So by recycling the pop cans and the bottles, it's giving people a way to recycle. People might, like you and your supporters, might be against recycling, but they want their 10 cents back. I mean, over time it adds up to dollars and then more dollars. So by recycling the pop cans, it's leading a way to recycle maybe more stuff, to see the benefits of recycling.
So my millions of supporters think that this goes against a person's individual freedoms, that the Michigan Bottle Deposit Law is wrong, because the person actually isn't gaining money at all. They're just charging the 10 cents before they buy them. And if you don't bring it back to your recycling center, then you actually lose that money, which is forcing people to recycle. This is going against their individual freedoms, and it's forcing them to recycle. And so I don't think that this should be a law, and I think people should just be able to throw away their pop bottles if they want to.
All right, gentlemen, thank you. And thank you for participating in this debate. Thank you for watching, and have a great night.
You're welcome.
Nice job.
Good debate.
That's it.